Hi everybody, this is Hannah. I am looking at voces here. There's been some questions about how to find the quizzes that are referenced in the lesson planning tool. So here I am on voces. What I want to show you is that originally we had said go to the voces original menu. However, all of voces, our voces accounts have been updated. So now you're going to want to be on the teacher menu. The teacher menu is going to have those voces quizzes that are referenced throughout the lesson planning template. Now, if you go into, for example, chapter 1 here, we can scroll down, and at the very bottom underneath the exam, it'll say Viva Voces Quizzes. So I've created a file like that in each of the chapters, so that way whatever chapter you are in, that's where it's going to be in voces. So here, if you click on that, it has week 3 quiz, week 6 quiz, week 7, and week 8. So all of these are in all of our accounts, so that way you can give those. But remember, you have to be on the teacher menu in order to do that. Now, when you're ready to assign one of these quizzes to your students, you're going to have to go here to the teacher panel, and in the editor, you are going to, it'll take you first to the teacher menu. You want to select the class that you're going to assign it to. Let's just say I was going to do Holy Cross. So if you go here to Holy Cross Catholic, 6th through 8th, then it's going to show up with this. Now if we go to chapter 1, we're going to scroll down to where it has the Viva Voces quizzes. And we're going to say match the teacher menu so it's visible. And then here we're going to say that we want to match the teacher menu for week 3 quiz. So once you do that, then you see the eyeballs, then you would go up and you're going to save that. So once that saves, it should be available for your students, so that way they can go and log into voces and see it. So it's saving right now. We'll give it a minute to save. So the reason that we have to do this is because we don't want those quizzes to just be totally visible to students. We want them to only be visible when we are assigning them. Okay, so it says save successful. So I know I'm good there. So see, I can see that I made that change for Holy Cross Catholic 6th through 8th. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of that. Now let's test it to make sure that it worked. So let's look at one of our students from Holy Cross. And so I'm pulling up my ID cards for Holy Cross. And once I see this, I'm going to log in as that first girl there. So voces 5818 was her class ID, and then the user ID is ISA273. So now I'm going to go here, back in voces. I'm going to log out of my teacher account. So I'm logging out of that. And now I'm going to log in as that student. So it was voces 5818. And then her student ID was ISA273. And so now I'm going to log in as this girl. And so once I get in, this student, because she is part of that classroom, that Holy Family or Holy Cross classroom, when her page comes up, she should be able to see that quiz. So chapter 1, so now see where you can see the Viva Voces quizzes, because I added that to make that visible. And now she can see week 3 quiz, but she can't see the other quizzes because I haven't made those visible yet. So this one I made visible because let's say it was week 3, I want her to take that quiz. So she then would go to that quiz, and the quiz is right here in voces. Now the really nice thing about having the quiz in voces and it's multiple choice is that once she submits that, it's going to record her grade. So we'll just click through real quick so you can see how it's going to save and grade for her. So when a student fills out all the questions and hits submit, it'll say save successful. And now once this loads back up, it's actually going to give her feedback right then as to how she did on that quiz. So see, since I just clicked through, I got a bunch of them wrong. But so it's showing her what she got right and what she got wrong on that quiz. So total points, she got 3 out of 10 correct. Now I'm going to log out of hers and real quick log back into that teacher profile. So this one is voces, 3, 2, and 955. Okay, so logging back into the teacher's account here, because what I want to show you now is how those records are saved, so that way you can go and find your quiz grades without having to do any grading yourself. So once you log in, you're going to go down here to your teacher panel, and you want to go to results, grading and results. So here then, I'm going to say activity results, and it's loading. Sorry, it's taking a few minutes here. All right, so remember I was in Holy Cross Catholic, so I'm going to select that classroom because I want to see the results for those students. They were in Chapter 1, and under Viva Voces quizzes, they did quiz 3. So I should be able to select that quiz, and now since I went in and I did the quiz for Isabella, it shows here that she submitted it on August 27th and she got a 3 out of 10. So right there you can see your results from your quiz as soon as they have hit submit. So this is a really great tool that we're going to have, and it's going to all coordinate with the different quizzes that are referenced in your lesson plans. Okay, so if I exit out of this, then once again, if we look at our table of contents, Chapter 1, if I scroll down, I have Viva Voces quizzes, and all the quizzes are going to be right there. So all of these, because you see the little apple next to them, that means that the student isn't going to be able to see it unless you make it visible. Okay, so remember that when you are looking at this, that if there's an apple, you have to make it visible or else the students aren't going to be able to see it. So if you look at Chapter 2, which is going to be referenced in the future lesson plans, and scroll down, once again you have Viva Voces quizzes, and then each of the weeks it says exactly what the quiz is for those weeks. So that will coordinate with the lesson plans once those are uploaded on the live binder. So hopefully that was a helpful little tutorial for you. If you have any questions, you can comment on this video or you can message your Spanish manager. Thank you.